Alright, today we're going to take out the old little shower curtain, and we're going to go with the Nautilus door that everybody's been enjoying. Also have this little something to put our shampoo and all that on there. That's pretty nice. See a little bit of my RV winterizing we've been doing. The first thing to do, we got to take out the shower curtain. So we got this little square head that they use to pretty much fasten everything. So there's 2 screws on either side to drop those the crossbar down for the shower curtain. Alright, so the thing I'm seeing is a gap down underneath there where you know, this thing doesn't sit perfectly vertical and level, so this kind of pulls out. So the other thing is these little fasteners there, they're all going to have to come out because they're sitting right where this adhesive strip, I don't know if you see this adhesive, you peel this off, that thing will stick to the side, and it doesn't look like it's going to get very flush, particularly down here at the bottom with those little fasteners in there, so those are going to have to come out. Alright, so this thing is still wanting to be pressed in, leaving a little gap up in there. This was kind of part of the problem down here. There's a little ledge. You can see it goes back up under there, but there's a ledge along the bottom here. If you can see it. Right there. I trimmed this back a little bit, but you see that ledge back there. I wouldn't let it press up flat or flush against the wall here. That was causing a little bit of an issue. But anyway, we trimmed out that little piece so this can push back flush. And we'll see how we're gonna, probably when we get the self-adhesive stuff, we'll pull this out and try to get it to stick, and then I'll just caulk that. Alright, so we're dealing with the same thing over on this other side. Oops, I just dropped the camera. No big deal. You see there's a gap right here, and it's coming from this little lip right down in here. So it won't let it press all the way back. So I'm going to get my little snippers and snip this little lip down there so they can press further back. It's good to know that there's a 1-inch raise behind there, so you don't get water back there. I always wondered what that gap was for, but anyway, it's raised, so the water's going to get back there. So we'll trim that and see if we can't get it more flush. Alright, so now it pushes closed once we took that little thing off the bottom, just like we did over on the other side. So Jen's cleaning with alcohol, getting that surface prepped for the double-sided sticky tape that's going to hold the bar down. Alright, so I ended up measuring the bottom bar down there, ended up being, what, 32 3/4, Jen?
Yes. And
then the top bar ended up being cut 33 even. It's not even mounted yet. I haven't, this one's taped. That one I have not pulled the tape out. I just wanted to make sure everything framed up well. It's a 68-inch long Nautilus, and as you can tell, man, once it gets closed up, well, I don't have it mounted flush yet. So, there we go. Alright. You see it goes all the way to the top, and then flushes to the bottom. I'll go back and caulk up the outsides and the insides as well. Ended up taking those the previous rivets out, and I ended up siliconing them. So, but you know what? The top and the bottom bars, they press out against the sides. I don't know necessarily they're going to need to be redone. If I notice that it's kind of moving around or something, I may go back and yeah, this is where it's going to be right here. Oh, I went all the way to the top corner up here to the inside on the bottom to give myself a little tiny, little more room up top, you know, from the shoulder area. So it actually is at an angle, you know, angling up and outwards towards the top. But anyway, that's where we're at right now. Nothing's permanently put in just yet, except for this has been taped up. So anyway, it seems like it's going to be much better than getting the old curtain sticking on your arm and leg stuff when you're taking a hot shower. So oh well. All right, so we got it in, locked. Got it the last little part taped up. That's what it looks like. All said and done, little gap at the top. It's a little, time I had it where it's, you know, the water drips to the inside, you know, so it didn't come over the ledge or anything. So anyway, it's a little getting used to on the ledge, but works quite well. And you just leave it open for normal use, so you can, you know, sit on the toilet, whatever, and not have your elbow all up on the thing.